Hello everybody out there in YouTube world. Yes, it is Funky Friday on the 3rd of June, I do believe. Yes, Friday the 3rd of June, and of course my Buddha is always with me. Um, and what's my discussion going to be about? Because of late I've been doing random videos, but this one I think it's about when you're living a life that is a true to its name, so to speak, with no cosmetical involvements, people trying to pretend to be something that they're not, glamorizing their so-called status, which it really isn't. There's not enough people out there who are being real. You get what I mean? Especially when they get like a celebrity status in life, they're trying to live that life, right? And they struggle with it, and they're pretending to be something that they're not through that celebrity life. Now, with me, being a martial artist as well all my life since 1975, so yeah, it's coming up to 47 years this September, and being recognised and put into the UK Martial Arts Hall of Fame, and also now being in the Masters Martial Arts Hall of Fame as well, being inducted into that. That's a dream come true, but people are saying to me, oh, you got all that, but yet you're not living off it. Exactly, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not one of these people that just because I've got this thing now, oh, I'm bigger and badder than so and so and so forth. I'm not like that, man. I'm still on the level with everybody in life, Especially, I'm living now in this hostel, which it's my 3rd month now, and when I speak to all the martial artists who don't know really anything about my background, when I tell them where I'm living, they're shocked. They're really shocked. And I says to them, well, what did you expect, of where I was living? He says, well, we thought you'd probably be living in off some big rich off house. I says, I'm not all about that. That's not me. I'm totally the opposite to that, to be honest. And they're it amazes them, to be honest, when I tell them. And they said, they can't come to the fact. You said, you're living in a hostel. I said, you haven't got a martial arts school of your own? I said, no, I've never ever had one. But what I have done, in the middle of my martial arts career, so to speak, I was going to a school it's called Old Fallings Junior School, which is Old Fallings Lane, Wolverhampton. And apparently I used to go to Heath Park, which was the old school, which we call Annex Number 1, and it was next door to it. So, and you're going back in the 1970s, that's the late 70s. So I went to Annex Number 1 from 1977 to 78. So I was only there a year, and then because the family got big, we had to move address, and that's when I moved down to the Stafford Road. But yes, Old Fallings Junior School. I did 6 years of this, even though it was classed as part-time. And what I would do in those 6 years I was there, I would give demonstrations of my martial arts and also self-defense stuff, just to give the kids. It was just the kids who were finishing their junior school life and going on to the senior school. So it was an end of term thing I used to do. I did it for 6 years, and it was brilliant. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I even taught them some exercise. And the reason why this was done, it was to give them a more of a wider outlook on things in life, instead of being focused on doing one thing, And I used to say to them, you don't have to study the martial arts as such. You can go into boxing, weight training, whatever things to help you physically keep grounded in life, because physical exercise is an aid to keeping you grounded, and it really is. I'm living proof, so I know it works. It helps to keep you grounded. But yeah, and apparently from what I hear, some of the kids went on to do boxing, some of them went on to do different disciplines of martial arts, and some of the kids become, they were doing other stuff in relation to what I was doing. So yeah, it was quite a success. And you know, it was nice to hear how the kids were doing. Of course, he had some kids who were skeptical of it, with some of the things that I do, like the empty force qigong and chi emitting. Even to this day, you're still gonna always have the skeptics about stuff like that, especially if those people have never ever done the training itself of meditation and intrinsic art training, to learning how to cultivate one's internal energy, you know, and learning how to emit it over the years, because this kind of training, you know, it's not one of those things you can learn overnight. It takes time, patience and effort, and it's going to take years, literally years. So it means that you're going to have to really work hard for this, and you will have to sacrifice a couple of things in your own personal life, because I did. And what I sacrificed was really was being involved with relationships. I've been 5 years on my own. That was a difficult thing to sacrifice. And people ask me now, am I interested in relationships and stuff like that? To be honest, I don't think about them anymore now, because I'm too busy focusing on myself and looking after myself properly, you know. And I think that's me personally, you know. But yes, so there's at Toll Falling School, that was really good. And plus I've helped out, you know, at a martial arts club called Freestylers. You know, I was learning their curriculum, and plus I was sharing them my knowledge of my martial arts background and teaching the students that. So hence the name of Wolves Freestyle. So that means they will open up to other various disciplines of martial arts training. But yes, so yeah, and these people are still amazed that I've got all these Hall of Fame awards, and I'm living like this for the time being. But to be honest, I'm happy living this way, you know. But yeah, I won't seek no glory or wealth or fame involved with this, you know. I'm not going out of my way to look for that. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing and being myself, you know. And if certain things come along, if people find me interested in this and they will say, yes, we want to get you involved with this, then what I'll have to do is weigh up the pros and cons of me getting involved with that, you know. This is what I'm like these days. Normally I would like jump straight in, but these days now, no, I've got to weigh up things first before I make that decision. You know, it's the way I am, because I've got to think about myself and what I can share with people if they want to learn from what I've got to share, you know. But anyway, yeah. And again, thank you for those of you who are new subscribers to my channel, and for those of you who are new to my channel but who haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, leave a like, to do with the algorithms. Apparently the more thumb likes and comments, it affects the algorithm of my own channel and my videos, you know. So yes, please, for those of you out there who have already subscribed, please share any of my videos. You know, I've got about 213 videos apparently now from what I've been checking. That's not a lot compared to some people who've got thousands and thousands of videos, but hey, this is what I'm all about, you know. I'm not in this to kind of like make a name for myself. I'm in this because I want to do this. I'm not in this for the glorification and the glamorization of things. No. I'll strip all that down, and this is what you get. No glitz or glamour at all, you know, from me. I say it how it is, straight down the middle. You know, it's like Dorian Yates. People were quite surprised that I knew Dorian Yates from the late 80s. Yeah, well, you know, when he came to Warford College, where he was invited as a guest poser, and I competed in my 4th amateur bodybuilding competition, and I came 4th in the beginners, so, you know, it was one of them, you know. But Dorian Yates, yeah, he was the guest poser, and he hadn't competed in any of the Night of the Champions or any of the Olympics as yet, you know. This is pre that. But same height as me, but humongous man. Oh my gosh. just about fit for the double doors coming in to where we was holding the Wolf and Show bodybuilding competition. But yeah, you know, that's what Dorian was like. He lived like a Buddha, in a sense, with his bodybuilding. He shut himself away from the glitz and the glamour of it all. And he was just in his hardcore gym in Temple. Blood and guts, literally. You know, and in a way, this is the kind of life I've led, in a sense, when you look at it like that. So you can see the similarities between me and Dorian in that sense of living a life a simple way, away from all the distractions and stuff like that, you know. But I'll always live like that. It's like when I used to go to the gym a lot, I didn't like people were disturbing me when I was training. Or no, I wasn't being rude. I was just saying, look, I've come here to train. I don't want to talk in between my training. When I've finished and I've calmed down and I've cooled down, then yes. Not even before, because before training session I was always in what they call the mind prep, just to get myself in that zone. So you know, that's why, and that's another reason why I came away from the gym. You know, because there was too much of this going on, people talking this and this. No, that's why I came away from the gym. I've got nothing against it, don't get me wrong. They're great places to go to, but some people that I've seen, you know, over the years, and when I used to go to some of them, they used to see like as a socialising event. Hang on, you go to a gym, a health place to train, to look after yourself and your well-being, not to go there and socialise as such. You know, but some people might see that as a socialising place. Me personally, I never did. But anyway, you amazing lots. Come to the end of my video, and again, for those of you who are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, comment. You know, yeah, I'll just keep being me through my videos. No gimmicks or anything like that. What you see is what you get from me, and I'll always keep saying that. But anyway, thank you so much for those of you who have subscribed to my channel, who have been liking some of my videos and making comments on some of my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And please stay safe out there, everybody. Please stay safe out there. Bless you all.